Greetings everyone, hope you're all keeping well out there. As some of you may or may not know, my name is Alex and this week I'm back once again to do a tech review for you all, and today we are taking a little look at the Acorce 705C wireless headphones. Now of course, when it comes to wireless headphones, we all want the same thing. We want the best sound quality, a nice sharp bass, of course without having to break the bank. So those are the main features we're going to be concentrating on. Now as you can see, there is a timer at the bottom of the screen there. Use that to your advantage if you want to skip a part or rewatch a part, anything like that, that's what it's there for. So without further ado, anyhow, let's just get moving on with the unboxing and review for the Acorce 705C wireless headphones. Okay then, so here is the box, and I've got my lovely scissors here that we're going to use to unbox these, and I'm just going to cut that there. There we go. Let's have a look. Okay then, so that's inside the box. That actually looks really nice. It looks so simple and plain and basic, but it actually looks really nice. Let's open this. I'm assuming in this futuristic little bag is the actual headphones themselves. Okay, and there they are. That's the actual headphones themselves. Okay, in the other side of the box, there's a little protection here. Oh, it's a little bag, little mesh bag there. Obviously something good to keep your headphones in. And as expected, yeah, it's your spare earbuds. And then, what else we got in here? I assume this will be the charging cable. Yes, it is indeed. That is the charging cable. And the final thing in the box, if I can get it out, is obviously the user manual from the Acorce themselves, to just show you how to use them. So they look really smart though. How cool they look. They look really nice. So that's pretty much what you get in the box there. Nice little mesh bag, spare earbuds, obviously a USB charging cable, user manual, and of course the headphones themselves. Okay then, so first impressions of the Acorce 705C wireless headphones is that they actually look really nice, to be honest with you. I do like the silver outline on the outside of the actual headphones themselves. I think that looks quite nice. The big concern that it's not as flexible as I thought they would be for the outer ear piece, but again, that could be something there just to make sure they are sturdy and secure in your ear. But of course, we'll be looking at that when we test them out. The actual buttons themselves are placed on the top of the device, which looks great for ease of use. And then they're very light as well. I must admit, they are very light, like you would expect from wireless headphones, but these actually feel really, really light, because especially considering the build of them, because they actually feel really solid. Okay, so that was my first impressions of the device. Now let's take a little look at the specifications. Okay then, so for specifications, well, let's look at the weight. They are nice and light at only 18 grams. The charging time is only 1 to 2 hours, which is nice and quick. And the working time or playback time is 4 to 5 hours. It comes with Bluetooth version 4.1 and an audio codec of the Apt-X codec. Now that's a great codec, it's great for sound quality, so I'm hoping the sound quality from these will be fantastic with that codec inside. Obviously they are water and sweat resistant. In fact, they are sweat resistance and water resistance, which is the IPX5 rating. Now that does go up to IPX10 for complete submersible, waterproof, etc. So IPX5 is a great rating. And then for the actual range of the actual headphones, well, that comes in at a nice and even 10 meters. You can connect up to 2 devices at the same time, so that's great. And of course, finally, not forgetting they come with the CVC noise cancellation technology, which is absolutely fantastic, especially when you're making and receiving calls on wireless headphones. Okay then, so that was the specifications of the Acorce 705C wireless headphones. So now this is the part which I'm sure you've all been looking forward to, which is of course the actual demo of the device themselves. Now of course, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you how I begin to use them, which is obviously the ease of use, pairing them, etc, etc, before moving on to the sound quality. And then after a couple of days, I'm going to test them out and then come back to you with an overall opinion of how good or bad they really are. Okay, so I've got my headphones in. I'm going to turn my Bluetooth on my phone, and obviously that's setting my device. I'm going to turn these on. Here we go. Power on. Beep. A couple of beeps. There they are. They are found. Nice and quick. Press that one. Oh. Yeah, get 2 beeps and a connected voice as well. So that was really quick, very simple. Had a bit of trouble there trying to find the middle button, which you meant to press and hold, but apart from that, that was absolutely fantastic, really quick. So really simple to use there. Okay, so the 705C headphones are now actually connected to my phone. Got a couple of confirmation messages there. Got a voice and a few beeps to confirm that it was connected. And now I'm going to try the music. Now, of course, I'm going to be looking for sound quality and, of course, how good the bass is, as well as any problems with the volume, beeps, anything like that might happen. Let's just have a little look-see. So here we go for some music. They go so loud. I love it when headphones don't have an automatic cut-off. So I know it's bad in some ways because it can hurt your ears when you play music too loud, but I think that's up for you. That should be your choice. If you want to damage your ears, you can damage them. And these go exceptionally loud, which is that's a good thing for me especially. Okay, that was one song there, a bit of 70s funk music there that I quite enjoyed listening to. That was really sharp, really crisp. I'm assuming though, because of the music is quite old and it's from an LP, it wasn't as crisp as I expected it to be. So I'm just going to try a bit of modern music now. Sound quality is second to none, absolutely amazing. It really was so crisp and clear. At first I was a bit worried because of the music I was playing, but that was just because it was an old recording. But that is absolutely fantastic. I've just checked on some other songs. Great, absolutely crisp. Great bit of bass there as well, nice and sharp. Only minor criticism is when you press the volume on the actual device itself or the headphones, you do get a beep. So while listening to music, it goes beep, beep. Every time you press the volume button, it goes beep, 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 beep. Not a bad thing to be honest with you, but it could get a bit annoying. Still, sound quality was absolutely fantastic, amazing. Can't complain with that. Comfortable for them few minutes that I was testing them out. Seemed great. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to test these for the next couple of days, and then I'm going to see how good or bad they are, and give you a final overall opinion as well as my pros and cons. Okay then, so it's just been over a week now since I've been using these Acorce 705C wireless headphones, and I must admit that they are great. They are a great pair of headphones. I was even lucky enough to test them during a bit of a downpour in the rain whilst I was running along, and there was absolutely no problem there, and there has been no problems ever since. The only problem I did have was I did have to remove one of the earbuds and replace it with a slightly larger one, because after the first couple of hours of use, my left ear, it was only my left ear, so I don't know if that was me personally, did become quite sore. However, once changing to a larger earbud just on the left earpiece, absolutely no problems whatsoever. So I'm not going to let that affect my overall opinion of them, because they really were a great and comfortable fit once I'd made the necessary adjustments. As for making and receiving calls with the Acorce 705C wireless headphones, the voice quality or the sound quality was really, really good. I must admit it's probably the best sound quality when it comes to wireless headphones, because they could hear me crystal clear. They noted themselves that it's the most clear they've ever heard me whilst I've been using headphones, and I myself noted that it really was. I could hear them as though they were sitting next to me. That's how good it was. It really was fantastic. Okay then, so that was the actual demonstration. So now let's just move on to some pros and cons, where I'll quickly recap over any problems I had whilst using the Acorce 705C wireless headphones. Okay then, so for pros, well, the Acorce 705C wireless headphones are exceptionally comfortable. I did have to make the necessary adjustments, but that's just to be expected, to be honest with you. So they really were very comfortable after I had adjusted the perfect earbuds for my ears. And of course, not to mention, the sound quality is absolutely fantastic. It really is great, crystal clear, cannot complain with that. Nice and secure as well. I did not have any trouble with them falling out, anything like that, or becoming loose whilst I was running along or doing excessive movements. They were just nice and secure, no fear of falling out. And of course, a big thing that I think you should note is that they were water and sweat resistant. Now, I did manage to actually run in the rain with these. Wasn't a major downfall, don't get me wrong, but you know, they were still working whilst I was running, and they were still working fine now, so that's great. And of course, sweat resistant. If you are someone out there who does do a lot of gym or running and gets exceptionally sweaty, then you have no trouble there, because these are sweat resistant as well. Not forgetting, by the way, you can connect these to two devices at the same time, okay? So that is something good. So if you've got, say, a tablet that you're using with, and as well as your phone, you don't have to keep unpairing one device to connect to another. You can just have them connected to two devices at the same time. So that's great for ease of use. A nice little thing I did find interesting was the battery level meter actually appeared on your iOS device. So that was great, so I wouldn't have to keep worrying about battery level. I could just look at my device and see the battery meter of how much power was left in the headphones. That was a nice little touch. That top right hand corner of my iOS device showed me how much power was left. Okay then, so for cons, well, there isn't actually that much to say. There's only two things I would like to mention, and that is, first of all, the volume control button every time you press this up or down, you do get a beep. Now that could be a bit annoying after a while if you have to keep changing your volume level up and down, because every time you press it up, you get a beep. Every time you press it down, you get a beep. If you have to press it up a few times, you have to turn something up, it's a beep, 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 beep. You know, it's not really a bad thing, however, I do think that most devices nowadays, once you press a volume button, it has actually on the screen that you are turning volume up. You don't need to be reminded by that with a beep every time you press it. And finally, the other thing I should worth mentioning is that although this has a great playback time of 4 to 5 hours, I do know that there are other devices out there in this range that do provide a longer playback time. So it's just something to worth mentioning. It's not really a con against these because these are fantastic with a fantastic playback time of 4 to 5 hours. However, I do know there are similar headphones out there with a longer playback time. Okay then, and that pretty much finishes the review for the Acorce 705C wireless headphones, and I just want to say, overall, I think these are a fantastic pair of headphones. Great sound quality, great range on them as well. If you were someone who uses them in the gym a lot or goes running a lot, you're not going to have any problems with them falling out. Really secure and nice and comfortable once again. Sweat-proof, water resistance, what more could you ask for? They're really light and they feel and look great. So would I recommend them? Yes, I would. Highly recommend these, and they are a great budget buy option if you're looking for a pair of wireless headphones. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to put it in the comment section below and I will get back to you as quickly as possible with the answer. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, please show your appreciation by clicking that wonderful subscribe button. But until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you at some point very soon with another tech review.